let's see how my award-winning Harley Benton rig compares to a slightly more expensive one. Hey guys, Kris here.
And my name is Guillaume, and I hope you're all doing great today. So, a couple of weeks, I don't know when that's coming out, but a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months, we did a video where both Kris and I had an entire Harley Benton rig, from guitar to pedals to amps, everything. And we asked you guys to choose a winner. And to no one's surprise, Kris won with that exact setup. I worked on myself. I decided that I was okay with that. That was a fair decision, except for my weird auto wah flex, which I'm still really proud of. But I came to the conclusion that Kris sounded better than me because his guitar was more expensive than mine. This is almost 400 euros. Mine was 100 maybe. So I am absolutely sure that this is where the difference comes from.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we decided to try that again, pitting Kris's rig against a rig that is a little bit more competitive for me.
Mm-hmm. So it's all about the money then?
Not just the money, it looks good too.
Okay. All right.
Go through your rig one more time for anyone who hasn't seen that first video. If you haven't, it will be linked somewhere, I assume, and that would be part one. Start there.
It makes a lot more sense if you check out that one first,
Yes.
and then join us again here. So my rig is...
Enjoy.
Enjoy, yeah. My rig is this Fusion 2 Silver Sparkle Harley Benton with the two humbuckers. Then the pedalboard. The vintage overdrive is first. Then I changed the ultimate drive, which I had in the first video, because I think I know what kind of pedals he's going for. And if he chooses a really expensive, sort of mild overdrive, the ultimate drive is not going to be the right pedal. So what I've chosen instead is the Crunch Distortion, and then the vintage phase, which is the same as in the first video. And obviously the winner, I think this was the star of the first video. The DL5 is just such a nice delay. So I still have it on the board, of course, and it's the Tube 15 behind me.
And obviously running all Harley Benton patch cables, Harley Benton pedalboard, and Harley Benton power supply.
Oh, and a 2x12, which is also from Harley Benton.
Everything Harley Benton. All right, cue drum roll. I'm going to start with the guitar.
I know his amp already. Oh, man. Come on. That's got to be a private stock.
It is.
Oh
it is
my God.
the privatest of all the stocks. This is a PRS private stock, as you mentioned, in charcoal finish. And you think the front looks nice, but...
Oh, come on. Ash. Ah, beautiful.
All right.
Yeah,
And,
this is going to be a fair fight, I guess.
I thought I would pick that guitar because Kris obviously has two humbuckers, some splitting options, so I couldn't just go with my Strat, for example. I needed something, you know, that had the same options, otherwise it just wouldn't be fair, right?
Yeah, because it is now, yeah.
So this starts me up at a solid $14,000, plus taxes and shipping. And it is now time to plug it in my pedal board.
Oh, man.
Ready? Overhead. 3, 2. Ta-da!
You really went all in, right?
I did not.
Come on.
I did not.
Are these Vovox cables, like all of them?
Sorry. Yes. We are queuing at a solid, I want to say 500, but probably more, whatever currency you're in, of just cables.
Way more, man. One cable is almost 200 euros.
Yes. So, yes, Vovox cables all the way into a board that is small. It's got no switching options, no... I could have gone... But I wanted to match what Kris had. So, I went with the JHS Bonsai Tube Screamer in place of his vintage overdrive. I went with the Vermuram Shanks ODS1 in place of his Crunch Distortion. Then I will use the Eventide H9 Is it like, yeah, it is a special edition because, you know,
It's the black.
for my, my vintage phase, and the Strymon Volante for my delay. Yeah,
the saddest-
a Mission Engineering expression pedal for the Eventide. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but it's here.
Just in case.
Yeah, it was an extra patch cable. And finally,
I know which amp is there.
he's seen the box, but you guys haven't.
I know that it's one of my favorite.
I don't
amps.
want to mess up the mic positions. So,
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
It's the panoramic stereo
Yes.
magnetone with the
Yes.
prettiest stereo harmonic tram.
And
You
reverb. So obviously we're dual miking the speakers because it will be a stereo reverb and a stereo tremolo. For that amp, that takes us at a grand total of about 24 or 25,000 in that ballpark. We're not, you know, we're not at 1,000 at this point. So, yeah, I think the word that I was looking for was a fair fight.
Yeah.
Now let's see how they compare. Holy.
I think it's pretty darn good, so you better sound better for that money.
You do sound incredible.
Yeah, it's
Oh my God! This sounds so good!
it's all right.
This sounds so good! I hope the mics are picking all of that up, because in here, it just feels like, did you feel that
Everything,
bubble?
Yeah.
You're inside a bubble of sound that comes not from behind, but from every direction around you.
I mean, obviously the stereo harmonic trem has a lot to do with it, probably because you have two speakers and the phase cancellation thingy is going on in a different order, so you have this super wide sound. This is not an excuse, though. It is just ridiculous. It's a lot of money, and I will not tell you what I think about the sounds because it's your turn.
Yes.
It's your thing to do in the comment section. But one thing that's always there in the room, the elephant in the room, is how much more you have to spend on something to be a bit better.
Yeah.
Which is always exponential. So
Absolutely.
we can of course start arguing about it's not worth that much more. But it's just the nature of things. If you want something that's really good, workhorse kind of equipment, doesn't matter if it's a coffee machine or a cell phone or a guitar rig, it will cost way less. Always. That's just the nature of economics or whatever. It's how it is. So of course it will cost 10 times more. More than 10 times more. It's like 20 times more, right?
Yeah.
Because mine is under 1,000 euros, and yours is around or over 20. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but I love the way you phrased it. It's exactly that. Once you get at a certain point with a rig that is, we've established it, more than functional, and that does pretty much everything, right? It does, and it sounds good, and it plays right, and it's all there. Then to step up, 3% of that, you're going to have to double it.
Oh, easily.
To step up another 3%, it's
again double.
That is the best explanation, man. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for saying thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yeah.
I feel like an Oscar.
All right, let's just give them some back-to-back samples of, clean crunch lead.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Middle position. What do you say? Like split, sound clean.
Yeah, and then bridge.
Some delay or no delay?
Yeah, delay. Delay for
okay. Which chords?
G.
You're lucky that there's no K chord.
I know.
Okay.
It's a beautiful chord.
Okay.
What can I say?
You see, if you just play one chord, there's a difference, but it's like, it's more like a taste thing. Like you had the trem on, which is pretty, and I had more of a dry sound with just a delay. But as soon as you start playing music, like phrasing and connecting chords and play with more dynamics, those differences might appear all of a sudden.
I would only add responsiveness and inspiration to that as well. Because honestly, I've never been so happy about a guitar, even my own rig. And that bums me. That bums me a lot. But I would say responsiveness, that is such a direct, it gives you everything you give it, and that makes it a lot more interesting.
Yeah, stop it. Otherwise, I will have to play your rig.
You will. Yeah, I'll let you afterwards, once we're done. All right, let's try some mild overdrive.
Mild, okay. I like that sound a lot.
It's super dynamic as well. Like it was responding to your pick.
Yeah.
bitey. Let me turn
Shaggy.
the trem off for that.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
It's so fat. It is so fat. Let's do some lead.
Do you wanna?
I mean, I feel so bad. It makes me feel bad about my own stuff, and I hate that.
You see, that's why you don't buy a Lamborghini, because you will just feel shame sitting in there being all rich.
Yeah, let's do some lead.
Oh man, can you turn everything on?
Yes!
It's a rather enjoyable sound.
Man, that was good.
So we're Captain Obvious.
I'm
Apparently.
legit crying, man. Not because I play well, but just the sound. Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh.
it's not a big surprise, right? Is it? If you spend a lot of money on something, it will be pretty damn good.
Oh, I can make it sound bad.
Yeah, of course you can.
You know, that's easy.
No. Yeah.
It's not. There's no big lesson to take out from this video.
No.
It's just a fun video. It's not we're not comparing anything,
No.
obviously. But I really like the way you phrased that first evaluation of our situation there, and the fact that if you have something functional at a certain price point, going 3% better than that means doubling the budget.
Yeah.
So it's not 25 times better than this. Even though the price point is, this is good. This is great.
Oh yeah.
And but I'd be happy with that.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to you, right? As a player.
Yeah.
If you can justify the price, if the sound, the inspiration is so much better for you that it's worth whatever it takes, then it's worth the money. And if you don't really see the point of it, then of course it's not. Not at all, you know. So it's just very personal, this whole thing. But we can both agree on one thing. I mean,
If I could,
yeah,
I would.
Yeah, exactly.
Is my takeout from it. If
Yeah.
I could, I would. I
yeah.
can't, and I'm happy with what I have.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not like you have to be disappointed if you cannot buy a rig for 20K. It's like, it's awesome to have the option. There are enough people who will have it, who will need it, professional players, whatever, collectors, whatever. And it's awesome. You don't have to feel weird not to have the most expensive of everything. And still, there's going to be a different inspiration.
Yes. All right, guys, but that's pretty much it. That was our video.
That's it.
I hope you enjoyed it. I hope at least it was fun. And if you didn't know some of the stuff that was used here, now you do, and you know what it sounds like. And it will all be linked in the description box down below. While you're down there checking that out, leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought of all this messing around, And then you're so close to the like button and the bell. Why not?
And subscribe.
Yeah.
That one too.
All right, guys, and on that, stay safe, keep making music, and we'll see you very, very soon.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye.